What's up guys, it's Zane here, and I'm going to show you what is, in my opinion, the best MotoVlog setup in 2025. I'll show you which mount I'm using, which camera I'm using, which microphone I'm using, and just how it all links up, and then I'll take you guys for a ride so you can really see how good it is. I also want to mention guys that this video is not sponsored in any way. I'm not getting paid from this. I just wanted to share with you my favorite setup. Alright, so firstly, this is my helmet that I use most of the time. It is an AGV K1, but obviously it doesn't matter what kind of helmet you have, this is just my one. But the key part is this mount right here. This is a chin mount from Chin Mounts. I will link them in the description. I think they are literally called chin mounts. You can go online and you put in your exact helmet and they just have a bunch of like custom 3D printed chin mounts for most helmets, most popular helmets that have been made. And then also from Chin Mounts is this little attachment here, which clips onto that mount I showed you, and then your camera can clip on. So I will clip that on now. Literally just slides in like any other sort of GoPro style attachment. Like that. Push that rubber in. There we go. And it only comes with this part here that I just clipped in. This extra arm coming around the side I actually bought from them separately. It's supposed to be for vertical mounting your camera, but my camera can mount on it both ways anyway. I just find that with this attached I can get sort of any angle that I want. I can adjust every axis. So yeah, that's the little mount. And for the camera, this is my DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. I did a lot of research before buying this camera. I compared like the GoPros and the Insta 360 Ace Pro 2s or whatever they're called, and of course the DJI. And I ended up choosing the DJI as my one that I wanted. So then basically, as you can see, here is my DJI mount actually already on here as well. And then the camera just clips on like that. And she's on the helmet. So with this DJI mount, I can clip it either way. If I want to film vertically, that's vertical. Or I can put it how I had it for YouTube, just like this. And it's perfect. The reason I choose a chin mount is because when you have the mount on top of your helmet, it's just sort of too high up and doesn't look as like, the point of view is not great. And the chest mounts are still good as well, but it doesn't turn with your head, it's just stuck on your chest. The chin mount is my favorite because it's not too high up, so you can still see the bike a bit, but it's also everywhere you look, the camera's looking, basically. So that's why I went with that. And what I'm using to talk while I'm riding is the DJI Mic Mini. This was another big reason why I wanted the DJI camera, because you can buy this DJI Mic Mini separately, and it basically just connects straight to the camera, so that you can, just connect straight to the camera. And then you can have this mic wherever you want, and it's hearing you. So right now I've just had it clipped onto my shirt like this, but when I'm riding I actually have it clipped onto my helmet strap underneath with this little clip here. Now another thing that is not really necessary, but it's good to have, it's nice to have, ND filters. So I've got this little 4-pack, one of them's missing right now, but I've got this little 4-pack of different ND filters. There's like an A to 16 and a 32, and it just depends how bright it is outside, because if it's really bright outside, it's quite hard on the camera just with its lens, and it has to adjust the shutter speed to be very fast, in order to like counteract the amount of light going into the lens. So if you can use an ND filter on a sunny day, then you can have a lower shutter speed and motion blur and everything else will just look more natural. It'll just look a lot better when you're riding around. So it's worth getting a set of these. I literally just bought these from China, from some online website, and they're really good. They're actually good quality, and they weren't too expensive. So I would highly recommend that. Before we go guys, I just remembered that I should actually show you how I clipped the microphone on, so you know. So here's the DJI Mic Mini, and here is my helmet strap that is already done up, and basically it's got this clip that I showed you earlier, and I just clip it onto the helmet strap just like that, and it's on there nice and tight. that's how I do it. And you'd think there'll be a lot of wind noise, but when I'm riding, the helmet's actually sitting like this. I'm looking straight out, and this actually kind of comes down and shields it from the wind quite a bit when it's tucked up under my chin like that. So yeah, it's surprising how little wind noise it gets, and it actually hears me really well. And at first I was quite nervous of it like falling off or coming loose, but it's actually clipped on there really tight, and I've never had any problems with it coming loose so far. Well, anyway guys, I think it's about time we actually go for a ride. So it is a really bright sunny day today, and I'm going to use my ND16 ND filter. Just slips onto the camera lens just like that, and then this can just clip onto my helmet just like that, and we're ready to go. So let's go for a ride, and then you guys can decide for yourselves if it's a good setup or not. Alright guys, we're outside now. It is a gorgeous day. The water is blue, the grass is green, and here's my bike. This is my 2004 Suzuki Bandit 600. And yeah, let's go for a little ride and see what you guys think of this camera and mic. I hope you guys can hear me fine, but I'll see that later. Let's get this baby started. Ooh. It's the sound of a 600cc inline 4. Man, do I love this thing. Like, I'm not much of a sport bike person. That's why I've never had a sport bike actually. But this is as close as I'll get. 600cc inline 4 naked bike. It is so much fun to ride. Alrighty, let's get going. Like I was saying earlier, it is a bright and sunny day out here. So I've got my ND16 filter on, and basically, hold on. Basically the ND filter is like, imagine like a sunglasses for your camera. It just shades out the lights a little bit, you know, when it's really bright like this. It helps the camera and you have a lower shutter speed like I was saying earlier. But oh, it is really bright today. There's the Harbour Bridge. I think we might go over the bridge soon so that you can we can see how much wind noise there is at highway speeds. I'm not sure how the camera will be looking in the shade here actually with the ND filter. Normally I only use an ND8, but I currently can't find it, and that's actually why I'm using the ND16. This camera really has a lot of things going for it. So right now I'm recording in 4K 60 FPS, and one of the great things about this camera is the image stabilization. The image stabilization is awesome on this thing. It just makes it look so smooth afterwards. Alright, let's see what's happening down around here. Not a whole lot it looks like, but I guess it is just a Tuesday afternoon. Oh, I hope I've got the angle right on the camera actually, because you got to spend a bit of time just getting the angle of the mount right when you do the camera. That's the only thing. So like I was saying earlier guys, this bike is my favorite bike that I've ever owned. Well, favorite road bike. I like some dirt bikes just as much, but this thing, it's like I say, it's not a sport bike, so you're not leaned over too far or anything like that. It's still inline 4, 600cc. It's got about 80 horsepower, so you know, there's plenty to play with. More than I really need anyway. And it's just a super fun, useful bike. I use it every day for commuting, whether I'm going to work or to uni, and it's just perfect. Plus, I like the older bikes with the, you know, they're simple. This is still carbureted. It's got 4 carburetors. No ABS, no electronics or anything like that. Just still down to the basics, which is that's what I've always had. So that's what I like. So one thing I'm interested to see later with this ND16 is how dark it is in these shadows here, because I haven't actually used the 16 before, and I'm just hoping it doesn't get too dark in the shadows. Oh man, this bike sounds good. Oh, there's a few bikes. Okay, I'm going the wrong way here. Let me just loop back around. I go left here? What is this? No entry. Well, it looks like I can anyway. Let's check it out. This is strange. This used to be all open, but I guess they're doing some kind of construction here. Alright, what I'm thinking now, guys, is I'm going to go over that bridge that we saw earlier, and let's see how much wind noise there is when I got there, because one, I'm going to be going 80 kilometers an hour, and two, it is a particularly windy day today, so it will be interesting. See how good we can get up the speed here. Alright guys, how's it sounding so far? Because for my ears it is very windy. I will also test it with my visor up and my visor down. So right now my visor is up and now it's down. I wonder if it sounds any different. Alright. Nice view from up there. You guys can see a bit of the harbour. Hope it's coming up good on the camera. But anyway, here's a good sound test. See if you can hear me properly. It's my visor down. And I'm really feeling the wind up there. It's sort of pushing me around on the bike. And back down to where we started. Now, something that I forgot to mention earlier, guys, as you can see, the camera is on the helmet there, and I actually use a string here. I always have a string going from the camera. I've got it looped around the little clasp here, and then I've got this anchor stuck to the side of my helmet, and I just have the string just in case if I don't put the camera on properly or it hits a bump and comes loose or something, then I don't lose it. It can just hang on the helmet. So I thought I'd better just mention that. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you learned something, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, I'll also do my best to try answer them. And maybe watch this video next. It's about this bike right here and all the mods I've done on it. See you guys later.